Hitep, sisters and brothers, Professor Bates, or aka the Jedi Knight of Neteru Khemitik, Magi or Magi Order of Marijuana. Welcome to Neteru Khemitik Temple. So, let's set the mood here. On the last video, we talked about your highest level of being. Let's turn the music down again. We talked about your highest level of being, which in our temple we call Usar. When you don't have no teeth, it's hard to get that R sound out. Usar. And Usar is your Christ within. Now, these different spheres that I'll be explaining on these videos are called faculties. Like you have a left brain, you have a right brain, you have a heart, you on and on and on. Now each of those different organs and even the different parts of organs have different jobs. You'll understand the word job. So the faculty that I am about to talk about now is your wisdom faculty. In other words, once you remember yourself, or even before you get to the point of Usar, we are talking about TeHu-Ti. Now, I must mention that when you do the research, you will find that before a certain time, we were a matriarchal, did I say the word right? You know, a women or woman-led society, or most of societies, not everybody. But for the most part, here in the Washatar and in certain parts of Africa, women led because they were able to go into trance, the feminine energy, and intuit what the Most High had for us to do. You know what I'm saying? So a woman would go into trance and she would tap into the wisdom faculty, and she would come back and tell us what to do. So the women intuit the word of the Most High, and the men went out and do it. They do the intuit. So the women let us know what Most High is talking about, and we went out and built it. But we have lost our way. When they talk about slavery and we lost this and we lost that, do you understand what we lost when you say language and culture and all these things? So anyway, we are at the law of TeHu-Ti. Here is spelled T-E-H-U-T-I, but you may see it also with a D at the beginning, DjHu. And I actually named my youngest son DjHu. Anyway, So I was talking about all that because before DjHu-Ti was the divinity of wisdom and knowledge and stuff. Before him, it was the divinity, what you might call goddess, Seshat. Now, when you do the research, you will find that Seshat was the one that DjHu-Ti took the place. As a matter of fact, they're still considered husband and wife, sister and brother, da 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 da. Anyway, now she was the divinity of measurement, of mathematics, of words, on and on and on. I mean, basically, she was the divinity of knowledge. Now, the divinities, what you call gods and goddesses of Kemet or ancient Egypt, all have crowns. When you see the Neteru, or when you see their image, Tut, when you see their image, they all have a crown, different deities. Now, and the crown basically tells you what type of I can't help myself, what type of spiritual powers that they have, or what type of nature, powers that they have. They all carry the Ankh, that's like across the board, but the crown tells you basically who they are. And the crown of Seshat is a 7-pointed plant or star. So those of us who are into the esoteric and spiritual use of cannabis, marijuana as we say, we believe, I don't like that word, but all we can say is believe because we don't know for real. We believe that crown that she wears is actually the cannabis plant. In the oldest medicine books on the planet in ancient Egypt, Khemitik talks about the use of cannabis for women's problems and eye problems and da 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 da. So, I just wanted to put that out there because I'm about to talk about and explain DjHu-Ti, but I want you to understand, and then you overstand. Understand, overstand. Once you have knowledge, you overstand. That DjHu-Ti came in probably when the whole world, or the, you people that's into astronomy, things became from the feminine into the masculine. Now we're moving back into the feminine. Don't believe me, look at the movies. The only problem I have with the movies, like Woman King, Black Panther Wakanda forever. They just destroyed the whole image of Black Panther. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? You see women, black women, they pushing the black woman. They pushing the power of the black woman, which is fine because my teacher told us years ago in the 80s, the woman, we coming back into that situation where feminine is taking over. The problem I have with Hollywood, right down the block, is that they're making us, not just Hollywood, everything in this culture, in America, in the world, is making the so-called black man, lower. No, we on the same level. When I said that women intuit, that don't mean that they was the leader, just the leaders. We led together, but they intuit, we build. Now it's just women, women, women. We don't need no stinking men. And now, all the boys is like with their pants down. Hey. Let's get on with the lesson. When all of your thoughts, the law of DjHu-Ti, when all your thoughts, feelings, and actions reflect the word of the Most High, then the power of the Most High's Spirit and a peace that nothing can challenge will flow through your being. That is the law of DjHu-Ti. Reasoning. If we can intuit the word of the Most High, cultivating our ability to be at peace, in situations of challenge, why give in to anger, fear, lust, that's a hard one, etc. If we have access to the word of the Most High, wisdom, which is superior to our own minds, why rely primarily on our minds? TeHu-Ti, truisms. My ability to know is unlimited. My ability to know is unlimited. I understand, overstand, and understand that what seems as my not knowing is merely the momentarily inability of my knowledge to take verbal form in my mind. Verbal form, left brain. I understand that the Most High manifests its divine plan in the world of man, woman, man, by incarnating in the soul. I got it straight. In the soul of men and women who have elevated their consciousness to the higher parts of their spirits. I therefore honor and follow the guidance of the sages and the prophets above all other kinds of men. I am successful in handling the emotional and sensual challenges in my life because I realize that nothing has an emotional or sensual quality in and of itself. My emotional and sensual reactions are betrayal of my lack of spiritual cultivation, not belief, work ethic, cultivation, like you cultivate a plant, in relation to these objects. Another hard one. Until I can still my thoughts to let my wisdom manifest itself at will, I go to the oracles. The eye that was harmed by Set, read the story, can be restored. The eye, they say the right eye, was destroyed by Set when Haru had his fight with the Set. And that's, read the story. I understand, overstand, and understand that the Most High has saved us by sharing its power of wisdom within us. I will be successful in this awakening, because I have no problem in giving up my head and keeping my heart still. Hetep in the mind, Hetep in the heart, Hetep on earth. Peace, peace, peace.